Hi, so fucking drunk, back again with yet another attempt at a beer review. The one I'm going to review just now is a summery beer, and it's the Red Stripe Jamaica Lager beer, 4.7 on the Richter scale for this bad boy. This is one I used to drink a long time ago. I can remember the last time I actually drank this was 1990. Glasgow, Year of Culture, City of Culture 1990. My youngest lodger was born that year. He was a culture baby, I remember that. This was the last time I drank this stuff. I used to work in the pub trade back in those days. And we used to, you know what it was like. It was all the pretentious people, all the lovely beautiful people out there. We all used to be out and about. And we used to go to, it was Year of Culture, and if anybody's as long in the tooth as me, you'll remember all the pubs and the clubs. 1990, everything was opened. Oh, clubs were open to 5 and 6 o'clock in the morning, and the pubs were open to 3 o'clock in the morning and stuff like that. So I used to work in the pub trade, and we were open to about 1 in the morning, the pub we were on to. And we used to get free passes to nightclubs. And anyone who lives in Glasgow, a lot of years ago, there used to be a place up in Cotton Street, up just at city centre, Garnet Hill, Cotton Street. It was called the Cotton Club. This is when I last drank a Red Stripe. It was in the Cotton Club. 1990, so it's an old revisit for me, so there's a little bit of carbonation going up there. 4.7, a weird Richter scale for a beer. So anyway, we're going to go back in here. I'll go in here for the first time for a nose and see what we can come up with. You've got a little bit of bread in there. A little bit of apple, a little bit of a green apple, maybe a like golden delicious type apple. And the usual faint sort of biscuity grain in there as well. This beer ain't going to set the world on fire, but back in 1990 it was the bee's knees amongst us Glaswegians. So anyway, go again here for the taste and see what we can come up with. A Red Stripe Jamaican lager beer, 4.7 on the Richter scale. Well, it doesn't taste the way I remember it, because as you get older, as you well know, your taste buds evolve. But it doesn't taste that. It doesn't taste bad. It's soft. It's got the nice lagery taste. It's sort of very mild, very grainy. Well, sweet grain. Sort of sweet grain taste about it. There's a little bit of bread trying to make its way through that, but because it's so low on the Richter scale, 4.7, it's not really making an impact, but it is there. And I'm going to use Jez. There's an Aussie reviewer up in Jez Beers Reviews. I've been watching him, he's actually quite good. He knows what he's talking about. But he's hit out with a few things that I've actually discovered. Sort of maybe it's stuck in my head, but he's got sparkling mineral water, and he'll say it's got a mineral water taste about it, and that's what it is. It's got a lot of like carbonation. Now I'll pour some more into the glass and show you what I mean. It's got a fair bit of carbonation, but Jez will come out and he'll say something like sparkling mineral water taste or a mineral water clean taste. It's got a nice cleanness about it, and probably that's why well, these beers have that. They've got that nice, is that it? Clean taste. It's like when you buy a bottle of water, and if you had a bottle of water and a glass of tap water together, and you try one and you try the other, you can tell which one's a bottle of water. It's got a nice clean taste, but the tap water has got more character. Well, it has north of the border. I know there might be people who watch this video that maybe live in England, but Scottish water out of the tap is really good. Depends what part of region of Scotland you lived in. See, in Glasgow, tap water is really good. You can drink it out the tap, no problem, and it's got a lot of taste. I know, like in England, they use a lot of chlorine and stuff like in the water, and I dare say up here they've got it as well, but it's still got a lovely taste up here. It's nice. The soft waters, that's out for Dave the Urban Viking. I'm always saying that to him. It's the soft waters, and in all honesty, it's lost. It's because it's like a mineral watery kind of taste, and it's not deserving. It's what am I going to say? It softens the beer. I dare say if the water's a wee bit harsher, it'd be a lot better. But this is meant to be a happy beer. It was first produced in 1938 by Desnos and Geddes. I don't know if I pronounced that properly, but 1938. And then it was brewed under licence in the UK. It's been brewed here since 1976. And I'm really surprised at that it's been that long. But then again, you think about it, all the people from Jamaica that were coming over here. Suppose it's like modern day now, the eastern countries coming over to the UK, like your Poles and Romanians and your not Bulgarians. Well, I suppose they are Bulgarians, like I said, but all your Eastern Bloc. That's what I'm trying to say. I've had a few, but you've got all your Eastern Bloc coming over here now. You've got an influx of European beer hitting UK again, and I dare say, like that's how Red Stripe we got over here as well. It's not a bad beer. It's nice and soft. It's a soft beer. Pick them up. They're widely available in the UK. Every supermarket's got them. The Jamaican lager beer. I remember drinking this in the Cotton Club, or as we used to call it in Glasgow, the Rotten Club. We're drinking this in a can like this with a fucking straw. What was that all about? Answers on the postcard. So anyway, this was so fucking drunk. Drinking a Red Stripe, 4.7 out of scale. So if you drank a Red Stripe with me in 1990 in the Euro Culture in Glasgow, give us a shout. And if not, I'll maybe see you on a beer review. Ciao for now. Slanchi far, keep drinking the good beer.